Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. And tackled after a small pickup there. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Handoff in a single back formation. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Powerful running here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Fires it on the move. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Orgy. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made by the running back on the check now. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but
got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he lofts one deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
1st and goal here for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're
looking for a deep completion. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Wilson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. And he's got it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Escapes the pocket. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And then first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
A gain makes it second and medium. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to the back. Breaking through defenders. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
56, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the 8. He's looking deep here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Play action here on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense.
Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. That sack makes it second down and forever. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Extra point is good, but it's still a double-digit loss. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. They say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.